Hey gang, real quick, regarding my other Zoom workshops, so some changes have happened. I'm no longer hosting the Zoom workshops that I've previously done, the recordings for weekly rentals. No longer hosting them on a channel. I personally am taking care of it, and I like communicating with you guys one-on-ones, and then just being able to go into your specific concerns even more, rather than it just being kind of an informal rent this video 7 days from this platform. I just wasn't liking it and the structure of it. So what those are, the first one I did was just a basic calf jumps and spinal hygiene. It's about 70 minutes. The next one was on hanging, all things hanging, brachiating, hanging from a bar, because as you know, every human, in my opinion, 24 years of experience, every human should be able to hang their body weight from a surface for at least 90 seconds. And if you are representing health or medicine in any way as a practitioner, you should be able to do 2 minutes as a minimum test, not a performance test or training, just as a basic minimum test to build off of. I did Zoom on feet, all things feet, everything anatomically, physiologically, neurologically, and then went into some training moves specifically for the feet so you could understand that region of the body in detail to the greatest capacity that I could provide. The next one was hands, all things hands, same thing, hands, wrists, forearms, feet, ankles, calves. The hands workshop brought in and covered more advanced moves for the feet as well, so those kind of go in together. So it's just like a hyper focused topic of everything regarding the hands, everything regarding the feet. Then there were 2 other Zoom workshops that were very important to me, because as you know, I published a book in 2018. The marketing and PR behind it was to solve the youth sports injury epidemics that were happening, with ACL tears and Tommy John surgeries, to ligaments on their elbows, to concussions, to stress fractures, to everything. That was published in 2018, but as you know, I've been advancing and testing and improving and sharpening and evolving my form of medicine, so everything printed from 2018 was really out of date as soon as it gets published, because we're always changing. And so there were so many drastic changes to how I do medicine that I wanted to update that, so that if anybody was following along with the book, you could go page by page. And I created in 2 Zooms edits and changes and updates so that you could utilize the principles and concepts in that book even better. And so those were 2 parts, because it was about 7 hours total. The first part was on the first 2 sections of the book and the intro, the Rethink Replenish section, and then the second Zoom was on the latter half of the book, which was on the training portion and the recovery portion and the closing. But I literally went page by page in a 300-page book with 98 scientific sources, blah, 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 and made edits and adjustments on things that, ways I've improved, enhanced, cut out, or super compensated and moved forward and along, so that, again, if we're not doing a one-on-one, or you guys want to try to utilize it outside of me, the book is available. The book is not bad. The book's fucking amazing. Even in its outdated version of what I offer, it's still, nobody's going to touch it with what's being presented out there, but I wasn't okay with that, and I wanted better. And then this latest, then we did an advanced calf jumps and spinal hygiene Zoom. So we took the first one and fleshed that out and went even deeper into the whys and the hows of calf jumps, bouncing, rebounding, and then 7 spine moves that I do as my primer, and I suggest people doing one-on-one as our primer, from an energy budget, tally, and some other reasons going in there. That was 4 hours. And then just recently, the relationship Zoom, that was 4 hours as well. I think the advanced calf jumps was 4 hours. And so again, these, other than the relationship Zoom, which is still available at the original rate till the end of this Sunday, the others are available for weekly rentals. So just reach out to me directly through email if you're interested. I have had people reach out because they're going to the website that I used to have, and it's no longer up. So just reach out to me personally, tell me what you're looking for, and I'll send you the details and the investment behind that. And we could even chat a little bit about specifically what you're looking for. And I like that personal touch to it, which is the biggest reason why I'm changing it. And then this relationship Zoom one after Sunday, it'll be that same thing. It'll just be available ongoing indefinitely. Something to consider. When you do a full evaluation with me, regardless of what your goals are, your intentions are, in preparation for the visit and then continuing education moving forward, you get the advanced calf jump spinal hygiene and the hanging Zoom as part of that. Prepping for it and then moving forward. I might even include the relationship Zoom just so you guys can go over that, although we do go into that in detail in evaluations. I haven't figured that out yet, but just something to note if you're weighing out what to do. When we go full evaluation, you get those two indefinitely moving forward. You have them to keep coming back to. So that's where we're at. So no longer Uscreen channel. Reach out to me. I directly hosting them. Let me know what you're looking for. Let me know your concerns. But again, it's on basic calf jump spinal hygiene. We got all things hanging from a bar. Minimum basic ability should be 90 seconds unless you're in the business of health or medicine, and then it's 2 minutes from a minimum test standpoint. All things hands, all things feet. The 2 Zoom updates, edits, and changes to the book that I published in 2018, and then advanced calf jumps and spinal hygiene, and then just now the relationship Zoom. So tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of information for you to change your life right now. Do they hold a candle to one-on-ones? Of course not. Nothing's going to be more effective and personal and deep and intimate as a one-on-one, because I'm constantly changing. And so every time somebody meets with me or every time I present a video, it literally is the latest version of everything that I've been poking holes in, thinking about, trying to streamline, trying to improve upon. Because again, I'm just constantly trying to improve things for myself first, and then to be able to apply them clinically no matter what the concern or case may be. So looking forward to talking with you guys and communicating with you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Email is info@TommyJohnIII.com. Talk to you guys soon.